Hello, this is SeeWing Yee from the Yee Real Estate Network. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, this is, uh, I'm not saying this for saying this, but even though we've been in business for a long time, almost 20 years now, helping our investors to buy out-of-state turnkey cash flow properties in different markets. But I have to say that as we are preparing for the 2022 calendar year, I've never been more excited about the markets that we have in place. So without further ado, and I'm not saying this because there's so many collaborating news that indicate this is the case. So let me share my screen, and here it is. All right. All right, so there are many resources that we all have access to, and this article are one of many validation of the market that we are presenting for our real estate network investors and anyone else who wish to join our network for free, and you can have access to these similar opportunities. So as you know, by buying properties from our network in different markets, that everybody win. Myself, I get compensated by our selling realtors in each of the market that we represent on your behalf, and yeah, you win because you are getting some great properties in great location with a turnkey approach. What more can you ask for? All right, so without further ado, again, so many validations, so many resources, credible resources that clearly indicate what's going on with the real estate market. So I want to make this a short presentation. So I want to make it high level. I want to make it. I don't have a crystal ball, right? But the trends and information and the metrics that we've been gathering all these years really bode well for us. We are in the front of any market changes. So here we go. This article is at USA Today, just came out today, December 29th, 2021. Is a USA article written by a very, very difficult name. I thought my name was difficult to pronounce. The author of this article is Swapna Venugopal Ramaswamy from USA Today. Okay. Anyway, and the title is, okay, compared to SeeWing Yee, I don't know. I don't know which one is more difficult. Anyway, I digress. So the article title is, These 10 Housing Markets Are quote unquote hidden gems where prices are low and homes could soon surge in value. All right, so at the beginning of the article, as you can see right here, go south, young people, or at least invest in the southern states. All right, so as many of your longtime members of our network, we've been promoting South and Southeast for the most part throughout all these years for very obvious reasons. I'm not going to tell you, I don't have enough time to explain, but suffice to say, by buying the South and Southeast in our markets, then you can get a turnkey approach, property management, positive cash flow at 20 to 25% down payment on a single family homes to up to a fourplex. This is our niche market. So just so you know. All right, so let's continue. So out of the 10 markets, we have many of these markets. So it's just like I said, it's a validation of us entering the right market for cash flow and equity growth, long-term investing for our turnkey cash flow investors, right? So, okay, let me kind of briefly go through. I'm not going to go through every word, but this article mentioned the top 10 markets where we poised for growth because of low prices and population and job growth and migration pattern from different part of the U.S. As we all know that, right? So let me scroll further down. The South region, like I said, is a affordable place to live and work, attract people, attract businesses. What more can you ask for, right? Tremendous growth of this market. So out of the top 10 markets, we are in quite a few of these markets already, not just recently, but over the past few years. Some of these markets we have entered since 10 years ago, and we've been getting a lot of consistent growth and results, good results out of it from all our turnkey investors. But out of the top 10 housing hidden gem, well, believe me, the word hidden gems will no longer be hidden. It will be gems when people find out about it. But as investors, you need to pull the trigger, get in early before the general public, before the mass media hears about it. So in alphabetical order, Dallas, Fort Worth, we don't have a team there. From off and on, we work the market. I know some network realtors in Dallas area from time to time over the years. Now, if some of you want something at that location, I'll be contact me and I will put you in touch with our network realtor in the Dallas metro area. So yeah, cash flow properties, newer resales, new builds, maybe 300K for single family homes, maybe rents for 2,200. So you get a decent cash flow. And of course, many of you, we're very excited to continue to work with our team in Alabama. Our team in Alabama sells cash flow properties anywhere from 100 grand to 150 grand. Those resales in all over Alabama, like Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, and Huntsville. Okay, so I know the inventory has been very limited in the past year, but my Alabama team is ramping up behind the scenes. You guys don't know what's going on, but we will get some new construction. We've been promising you for the past few months of new construction coming in Alabama and different areas of Alabama, Huntsville, Tuscaloosa, and Birmingham. Very, very undiscovered market, but not for very long. So the price point, new builds could be about 250K, 275K, rents for 2,000. You will cash flow, all right? And resales still relatively cheap. 120K to 160K resale home, single family home, rents at a good cash flow at 20% down. Okay, that's a given, all right? We don't have anything in Arkansas, by the way. Huntsville, yeah, a lot of you have been asking about Huntsville. We have very little inventory up until this point, but we will have some. So at the end of the day, you will have to get on our wait list, right? Contact me directly, and then I will put you on, to get in touch with our team in those markets, and so they can put you on their priority wait list, all right? We also have Tennessee, while our Alabama network member, they have, they have branched into Tennessee, as many of you know, Chattanooga specifically. So it's an up and coming market, very, very low resale price of homes, in the low 100s, good rental market, the whole 9 yards, it'll cash flow, all right? So again, contact her, Maureen McCann, as you know. And number 6, Palm Bay. Jim Gillum is our Central Florida realtor. We've been working with her for the past 10 years. She had in Palm Bay, which is in the east coast of Florida, close to Orlando, Central Florida. We sold some homes in Palm Bay a year and a half ago, new construction for like 200K. Now they're like 250, 260K, and we're about to have some new lots. 90 lots coming down the pipeline in Palm Bay the next few months. New lot for you can reserve for to be built, and those new builds are in the mid 200 to high 200s with very high rent income ratio. The rent is going to be like $2,000, $2,100. So very good cash flow at 20 to 25% down payment. Number 7, we don't do Northwest Florida. I know Pensacola area, is a hurricane country. I don't like the weather conditions and stuff, so we're not going to promote Pensacola. Number 8 is San Antonio, New Barnfield, which is part of the Austin, Central Texas. we call it Austintonia nowadays, right? Because we foresee Austin and San Antonio gonna merge into a one big metro, right, in the next 10 to 20 years. And inside Austin is very, very expensive already, as you know, but there are many, this new word you're gonna hear me say quite often is the word sub-market. Central Texas, Austin, San Antonio, New Braunfels is a sub-market, that 50, 70-mile radius. We have many sub-markets in all over Central Texas, outside Austin, in San Antonio, outside San Antonio, up and down the I-35 freeway corridor. Tremendous explosion of growth in this metro area. So we have many sub-markets that we already we are working with. And Ken Renner, our network realtor in Austin, he has tremendous relationship with new builders all over Central Texas that will specifically allocate new builds inventory for our investors. Everything we sell is off market. You don't have to bid with the multiple listing service, all those kind of things. Number 9, number 10, we don't do for various reasons. Spartanburg is a small little town. We like to promote a metro, in the suburbs of a population of at least 200,000. Anything smaller than that, we're not going to promote. And number 10, Tucson, we're not promoting the West anymore because the rent to value ratio simply does not make sense. All right, so you know what I mean by that. So we have about 6 of the markets out of the 10 markets according to this article. So that bodes well, right? So we are ahead of the curve, right? We always ahead of everybody else. So I know a handful of investors we work very closely who has already pulled the trigger in the past 18 months, and you guys have a lot of windfalls, if you will. You guys make a lot of equity and cash flow, and for many of you, you still have not pulled the trigger. Waiting for prices to come down. Prices is not going to come down, not in my opinion. So you might be waiting forever. For those of you who are waiting for the crash or whatever, it ain't going to happen because we're still going to have some tremendous low inventory, very high demands. The interest rate is still very, very low, especially with the Omicron situation. It's gonna give the real estate market a big challenge. What I'm trying to say is, going into 2022, there will be a lot of sellers who ordinarily want to sell to create more inventory in the market. At least from a short term, they may not want to sell because of the another pandemic, if you will, Omicron. But I don't want to sound too scary, but still, if that's the case, there'll be less inventory, even less than we would want. So this is an extremely historical low inventory moving forward, in 2022 and beyond. Very, very high demand. So we expect double-digit appreciation, at least for the short term. So now is the time to pull the trigger. The rental market is extremely strong. We alluded to that quite often. So this is just one of many articles that, if you do your own research, you will know the South and Southeast is a primary market for turnkey real estate investors. So most of you are located in California. So great time to pull the trigger. We have great market penetration already. We have Buffalo, Niagara Falls, very low price, high cash flow properties. And then we have North Carolina, we have Raleigh and Charlotte, North Carolina. That market has been exploding, $350K to $400K single family home prices, renting for $2,200, $2,300. So you still cash flow at 25% down payment, right? So still a good market in North Carolina, of course, Central Texas, San Antonio, Austin, all the sub-markets that within that region. We got so much opportunities coming up, all great appreciation potential, great cash flow, excellent renter. There's a shortage of homes to buy, there's a shortage of homes to rent. But the value add that we provide is that you're buying property from our network, which is off market, which is only for the investors, right? Because you're part of our network. So you don't have to do any kind of bidding war. You don't have to go through the stress of multiple offers like the general public have to do out there. So buy and hold long term. Once the year start, 2021, you should have some New Year's resolution. That is the New Year resolution is that you need to be aggressive and ambitious and committed to your financial goals and building your real estate portfolio. Hopefully through our help, through my help, we can help you to take your finances to the next level. So this is just some amazing opportunities. I'm so excited to work with you, many of our investors. I have some very good VIP investors that are buying multiple properties, multiple new construction homes in Texas and Florida and North Carolina. You know who you are. I'm working with a great handful of you that are buying 4, 5, 6 properties in the past 18 months with 20 to 25% down payment, and you guys already received a lot of equity, and the rental income has continued to increase because of we are also going through a historical rental rate increase. So it only bodes well for investors like yourself, like you out there. You're getting cash flow and appreciation for the long term. So this is a great time to be a real estate investor. We have the right market for you. We have all the resources, all our team, all set up, all for you. It's turnkey, so easy for you, right? It's almost like passive real estate investing. But at the end of the day, you have to be motivated. You have to pull the trigger. You have to overcome fear. And we have done most of the work for you already. We have vetted all the properties. Everything is turnkey, property management available. The whole team is here to help you. You can be, you can create a passive investment approach, whether you buy 1 rental property out of state or 10 or 20 properties. You will never need to spend full time managing a property. No, that's not the goal. The goal is to leverage your effort and have our team or property management do all the work for you, so you can enjoy your retirement, your freedom, and control your own financial destiny without relying on other people. So financial freedom, that's the goal. All right. So thank you so much. And I really enjoy working with all of you, and you guys have some great investors. I have built some great relationship with many of you. You know who you are, and I would love to consult with any and all of you. Just contact me, and we set up a phone appointment, FaceTime, or a Zoom meeting, whatever it takes. I'm here to help you. I have time to devote for those of you who are very motivated and committed to your goals. I'm here for you and coach you, mentor you, inspire you to achieve your financial goals and your financial dreams. All right, so that's all I have to say. Thank you so much, and looking forward to next year, 2022, with some tremendous opportunities. Thank you so much. This is SeeWing Yee from the Yee Real Estate Network. Happy holidays, happy New Year. Have a nice day. Goodbye.